The last neurochemical we'll talk about, because there's so much other stuff to talk about, is BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor. So you're also optimal there. And this is why I say your profile is so unique, because in a lot of the sort of mood and behavior type issues, the pathways that lead to them, you're optimal in all of them. So you must be a very pleasant person to be around, right? For sure. I mean, you would be sort of that rock that people kind of lean on, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because I work by myself so much. I'm not really ever around that many people being,
Yeah.
freelance. So,
Yeah.
but that's really interesting. So
Yeah.
what you're saying is people should invite me to their parties.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, I'm a huge fan of studying BDNF and raising BDNF levels, whenever possible. So, can you talk a little more to the audience about why BDNF is so important?
Sure. So its primary purpose is neuroplasticity, so neural connection. And what it's studied and reported in genetics is, you're either good at dealing with concussion or not good at dealing with concussion. It does so much more. But it's true that neuroplasticity is the root solution to concussion. You need to repair, right? And if you do that well, it's harder to get to concussion and you recover faster. But it also speaks to mood and behavior, meaning that sort of drama queen response. So on one end, we said that you don't, uh, imprint the negative stimuli, but even if you did, it wouldn't mean a lot because your BDNF is optimal. So that the person that gets a lawyer letter in the mail and they're just done for the day and they can't function, versus the person that gets a lawyer letter in the mail and they're like, okay, I read it. Now, oh, by the way, I was busy. I already had something else going on. It doesn't mean a lot to them, that drama queen response. So you're optimal there. So you're likely to be able to cope. But again, you fell off a horse, broke bones, punctured your lungs, and you just processed it and dealt with it. It's not a weight on your shoulders, right? And the other thing it does is, because it deals with sort of neural synapse and connection and neuroplasticity, it speaks heavily to your ability to develop skills. And we find that people that are, again, going back to the example of the scientist, the person in the lab that has tunnel vision, that is so good at what they do, and every email from them is 3 pages, right? But tell them to shift gears to doing a podcast, or let's go, work on some technology meeting, or they just can't do it, right? And they'll get frustrated. They can't handle the failure of it. And you're the exact opposite of that.